I know. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Puck Drops here. And there's no hockey today, but we have a basketball stream. We've got the LA Lakers and the Denver Nuggets out there for game number 3 in the Western Conference Finals. Series tied. Series 2-0 lead for LA, trying to go to the NBA Finals. So we'll have that for you. Hey, New England Patriots fan, glad to see you here. And also, just going to alert the Discord that I am live. And now, you know what? While I do that, my friend Campbell Donovan, of course, who was there a few streams ago, and why don't you take it away? Why don't you take it away right now? Lakers and Denver. Lakers up 6-2. Now 8-2. Take it away, Campbell.
Thank you, Peter. Thank you. Hello, everyone. As you just saw LeBron James hit a mid-range jumper as Jamal Murray gives it to Jokic, back to Murray. Murray gives it to Millsap, taken away by James. James down the floor. James, finger roll layup. Put back and Jokic missed. It will retain back to the Lakers.
Yeah, that was a great. That was something interesting that happened off of the arm. Actually, that just creamed out of bounds. The Lakers are taking to Denver. Denver's been bad in this first half of these games, but they found ways to come back. Denver's the coaching staff really said, we got to start out of the gate. It's got to be better. We're going to be faster, and we have to make plays and be a better basketball club. And, I mean, I'm seeing steps, but they're still not getting it done right now. They're going to have to if they want to stay alive in this series. They're down 2-0, staring at a 3-0 series hole. No team has ever come back for that, as the pass by James misses Davis. Also, Campbell, just want to let you know, I may make some comments and questions, and if I make a comment about something on another sport, you can obviously weigh in. But if I'm asking a question about you, I'll just be asking the viewers.
Got it.
I want to ask you this, New England Patriots fan. I see you here. You're a big Patriots fan on this channel. What did you think about that game? If you're still here on the on Sunday night against Seattle, that was a pretty crazy football game. I watched a lot of that. What a play by LeBron James. And you're going to see it right on your screen right there, Campbell. Denver is going to have to throw this one in. Did you see that? I mean, it's very simple, like LeBron status, but just go in there and bully everyone and get that layup through. That's pretty physical. That's pretty tough.
As you see, as well. Coach Mike Malone, alma mater, high school wise. Seton Hall Preparatory School. I almost stumbled there, but yes, he is a Pirate, and the SHP alum and faithful are rooting heavily for him tonight. As
Campbell,
Murray
LA is going to have to call
guarded
timeout.
by Davis.
LA is going to have to call a timeout. They're going to have to do it quickly. I mean, Denver's going to have to call a timeout, and Denver's going to have to do it quickly.
James Davis. Stolen by Millsap. Murray for 3. Off the rim. And rebounded by Murray. Oh, nice behind the back. Gives it to Grape for 3. Got it. We're all tied at 12.
Oh, Campbell, I just want to let you know, because usually we're watching our TVs and everything. Campbell, you're actually ahead of me, which is good for a change. I just saw that 3. So they don't go with the timeout, but Denver, is this one of the most resilient basketball? I'll wait till this. I'll wait till stoppage.
Call up to James for 3. Rebound by Danny Green gives it to Davis with a setback. He misses. Rebound by Grant. Gives it to Jamal Murray. 12-12 here with 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. Fast pace here as Jokic and Davis, the big matchup was. And Davis looking. No, they did not call a foul. Millsap for three. Awesome. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope will not let that go as he gives it to LeBron James as the Lakers penetrate. James. Pick from JaVale McGee. James again trying to go to the paint. Being guarded by Grant. Gives it Caldwell-Pope to Green. Danny Green tries to go for Luke. LeBron to Davis. AD for a three. Just up there. Rebound by LeBron. Anthony Davis slams it home. What is Sukas from the Lakers?
LA, we took that 2-point lead, but is this one of the most resilient, I won't even say basketball teams, sports teams you've seen in a long time, Denver?
Tries to give it away, and LeBron could not get that handle.
Campbell, what do you think about this Denver team? They must be one of the most resilient sports franchises, at least this team I've seen in a long time.
I think so. I think so. If you look back early in the days, era when George Carr was the head coach after he left.
But not even that. Like, they're not so much the Denver Nuggets like franchise. I meant like this specific team. This specific team is insane. And also, we call them like the little gritty team that could, fun to watch. But they're talented too. It's not just grit and making mistakes. They have talent. They're a good basketball team. They have good players. But yeah, I've been impressed. This has been actually very entertaining. As a big hockey fan, a big football fan, I've been pleasant to say this has been a very entertaining game. Hey, Josh, what's up, man? Glad you're here for the stream. Not really too much going on, of course, but we got basketball. Me and my friend Campbell and I were broadcasting the basketball game. We will have the Stanley Cup Final tomorrow for you at around 8 o'clock, Game 3. And we will also have Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Final. I hope Denver wins because I don't want to sweep here. Oh, okay, man. I know, Josh, your team is Toronto. That was a tough series that you guys had before. But yeah, Denver. I mean, I don't mind the Lakers as a Knicks fan. I think it might be nice too because this team, the kind of players. Also, you could look at it was months ago, but you could look at kind of like the win for Kobe type thing. I could see that as well.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, each team is well willing to get it. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. It's kind of like the NHL. I really don't care who wins. I was really pulling for the Clippers, but I don't mind the Lakers winning it. They're a good team. They've got a good team, and I didn't know how the second one was going to work. If this was going to be where you bought a championship team, but nobody was able to really find ways to have chemistry, and it was just going to be one of those teams that either didn't make the playoffs or flunked in the playoffs. But no, they are not. They are not. They're not kidding around. They're good. Yeah, because I didn't know if they were just going to kind of be like Milwaukee, best player in the world, and just I'm LeBron's best player in the world, and not being able to come through. I thought maybe that would happen for them, but no. The first year of terrible chemistry and no playoffs, and not even that great of a year either. It's not like they missed the final day. They didn't have that. They weren't a great team last year, and then struggling early this year, but pulling out the second best record in the NBA, the best record in the West, and now one of the last 4 teams in the championship, and the closest team right now because they have no losses in the playoff series to getting to the finals for the first time in over a decade. In a decade, excuse me.
6 minutes left here in the first quarter. TNT on-court reporter Ali LaForce gives a brief update of how the Nuggets and the Lakers go into this Game 3 as Grant inbounds the ball, gives it, and they're Harris. Grant, left-handed layup is good. We are tied, 14-14. James didn't bounce the ball. It's a pick from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. James.
Yeah.
Davis,
Josh, yeah, if
James,
you're
back to Davis. AD.
in Canada, I guess
LeBron,
the game is on
Pope.
Sportsnet 1. For us, it's on TNT right now in the United States. LeBron James, fakes. They called a travel? Seriously, Campbell? I didn't see that. What?
LeBron gets pass from the game, and LeBron gives it to McGee and one. He is fouled by Paul Millsap. He'll go to the line to see a 3-point line.
I'm going to say, LeBron's such a great player. I mean, specifically playoff LeBron. I've seen him argue calls and yell and scream and jump up and down in negativity and positivity, do everything. I've never seen that guy hang his head ever in a play. Woe is me. I've never seen that. That's called a guy who gets it, right?
Yeah, of course. As McGee misses the free throw, and as Jokic goes down the court, Kuzma gives it to Rondo, and Rajon Rondo, no stranger to the playoffs. As Rondo gets that elusive pass of his, the bounce to Kuzma.
Last time Rondo was in the finals, actually. The Lakers were also in the finals.
Oh, what a beautiful pass from Jokic. Gives it to Millsap. Back to Jamal Murray. Murray guarded by both. Murray with the fadeaway. Just misses. Rebound by Millsap. Jokic with the hook.
Did I see the Falcons game? Hold on.
Jokic.
Wow, what a play.
Yep, the Joker gets his own rebound and finishes.
Did I see the Falcons meme? Yes, I did. Very entertaining.
Davis has Caldwell-Pope for a shot.
And I believed in that team to make the playoffs this year, but 0-2 is not a good start. And choking like that to Dallas doesn't help either.
And here goes Jokic. And they're going to call JaVale McGee for a block. And you see Jokic with the missed hook, and then he finishes offhand with a bank shot. Usually, no one does the bank shot anymore, Pete. It's not back in the 80s.
I love the bank shot.
Bank shot.
I especially in practice and in warm-ups for my games when I play in my basketball league, and even just for fun, I always shoot the bank shot. You cannot. Bank shot is also the one shot in basketball. Bank shot is also the one shot in basketball that hit correctly that is 100%. There you go. Bank shot in basketball is the only one that's a 100% guaranteed for a goaltending call because it's up there in. Go ahead. I'm sorry if I cut you off. Just wanted to finish my thought.
Caldwell-Pope. The shot, and he gets it goes through while being guarded by Michael Porter Jr. Michael Porter Jr. of course.
Wow, what a play!
Nathan Hale and Mr. Murray as Jamal Murray gives Paul Millsap, posts up on Kuzma, gives it back to Murray. Murray will go to the and
Josh, they've got a good team. Atlanta does. Good defense specifically.
To Michael Porter
but
Jr.
They've got to tighten up and be better on offense.
But Porter Jr. gets his first basket of the game as Kuzma off the glass. Rebound by Jokic to Murray. Jokic. Oh, what a finish. Time out. Lakers. I believe, am I not mistaken, Harris?
It is. Denver's up by 2 with 2:26 left. Look at the Nuggets. Trying to get back into the series.
wake up early tomorrow.
What are you doing?
Morning buzz.
Absolutely, Josh. Oh yeah. No question, because remember Campbell and I, obviously we work on that radio show. I talk a lot on this station, on this show about
You talk about
and that we talk about it a lot, and he gets to bring in the morning sports highlights. So watching this game is huge. Actually doing it on Mondays, so that'll be interesting. Obviously, can't wait for the stream tomorrow as well. You're welcome to come on if you want, Campbell, for Game 3 and Game 4. That would be really cool. Yeah, so good luck for that tomorrow, obviously.
Thanks.
Get 0% APR for 60 months on the 2020 Kona, now with complimentary maintenance. Only from Hyundai.
They are the Leafs of the NFL. Yeah, but at least the Leafs have some cups.
You can open a checking account in just 5 minutes. That's right, 5 minutes. This is banking reimagined. What's in your wallet?
Falcons are better than Detroit and the Jets. Yeah, that's the thing. My friend Josh on the live stream again was talking a lot about football and just the plight of the Falcons. Oh, the Jaguars. Oh, okay. I mean, you've seen the. I can't explain it. I don't know if you can, Campbell, how Atlanta's been playing. The game against Seattle and the fact that they weren't able to.
You know you're allowed to touch the football.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And I believe in this team too. Not to do anything like to win Super Bowl or anything close to that, but I believe in this team to make the playoffs, and that's
Who?
Atlanta. One of the teams I picked as a sleeper to shock a few teams.
Yeah, but they're not making the Super
They're
Bowl.
not playing. No, not for a long time. But I'm talking about making the playoffs. And it doesn't help where they're playing. It surprised me how a few teams have played though, kind of like underachievers. It's funny, Carolina and Seattle. Not Seattle. Carolina and Jacksonville. Even though Carolina's 0-2 and Jacksonville's 1-1, for teams that are supposed to just be hot garbage, have actually played surprisingly prideful and surprisingly well. Minshew's made some big plays this year.
Rondo. Kuzma back to Rondo. Rondo for 3. Off the rim. Rebound by Murray. Murray being guarded by Alex Caruso. Millsap. Pump fakes. Nope, it's not finished, and they're going to call a foul on Anthony Davis?
Well, this is one thing that Michael Malone and the Nuggets wanted to do. They can get a stop at the defensive end, get out and run themselves.
I like all Seattle teams except grabbing. Yeah, that's right. Vancouver, baby.
Millsap makes it first.
Now they're up by 3, right?
Yeah. LeBron comes back in for Kent Davis, Caldwell Pope. And switches the guard, Michael Porter Jr. I want to know how the guys who are just standing on the block and they just look at LeBron and they're like, in their head it's like, oh my goodness. But then again, it's like, I have to cover this guy. And this guy's just all world. Pete? Inbound to James. James. Mismatch here. James to Davis. Davis. And the floater's good.
What a move by Anthony Davis. Had to push your body through, have to make plays, and
Jokic.
he does that quite well. So,
By Davis. Jokic. Oh, what a pass. But
hey, Campbell, I just thought of something. Just so this can be interesting especially for the stream. How about you finish up this quarter, then I do the second, then and then you color for me in the second quarter, then you do play-by-play for the third, and I do color for the third, and then I do play-by-play for the fourth, and you do color. You understand? Why don't we do that?
yeah.
What do you think about that? That'll be fun. All right,
Yeah.
cool.
Davis gets fouled. We'll shoot two. Makes the first. And he makes the second. Porter gets the bank shot to go in. Michael Porter Jr. gives the Nuggets a 2-point lead with a minute left to go in the first quarter. Rondo, and he does not get the kick ball violation. Red. And Davis gets called for a foul at Jokic.
Bad decision by Davis to foul him. Say hi to the guy at my house. Josh, he's actually not at my house. He's in his house. We're FaceTiming over to be able to broadcast through. And that's, of course, Kevin Donovan, and he has a YouTube channel I've been talking about, and he also is a great kind of broadcaster, streamer on his own right. Well, you're not really a streamer. You should be.
Should be. I just don't have
time or patience.
Nor equipment.
No, you don't need equipment. Don't need equipment. No, that's different. That's Twitch stream. You know my ire on that emulator. No, but YouTube streaming, YouTube streaming easy. That's fun.
Caruso gets to Kuzma. Caruso guarded heavily by Millsap. And I want LeBron. LeBron gets to Kuzma. Kuzma for three, and he gets it, but he's not getting the foul call. He wanted the foul call. Millsap. Jokic. With the float. Oh, what a beautiful shot by. You have to see this. Peter, you have to see this.
I'm going to have to watch that replay, yeah. When Denver's up 2, I'll be color broadcasting when the second quarter comes out.
Keep watching the screen now. Watch the screen. You
the shot on LeBron? Yeah, that was a big one.
You hit it. With 0.1 left. Wow.
Yes, I will be broadcasting for you in a little bit when the second quarter starts, so get ready for that, everybody.
We love our new home. There's so much space.
We have a guest room now.
Nothing happens.
You're slouching again, Ted.
Expired. 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 Exam Bonnie. A lot of house.
Hope we can keep it clean.
At least Geico makes cleaning our home and car insurance easy.
Ha ha!
Oh, Teddy.
You're gonna like this one, Campbell. Josh just typed on the chat. Fans always left counting on next season, and if you take the first letter out of fans always left counting on each next season and just use all the first letters of each word, you get Falcons, Falcons. Sorry, Atlanta Falcons fans. It's the NFL feels like they have a primal duty to laugh at you. All right, here we go. Start of the second. The Nuggets up. Why do they have to have an interview before the quarter starts? But once they're done with that, I'll be able to actually broadcast it. So, Nuggets bring it across. They're up by 2. Run it out for Murray. Murray drives in, makes the move, fakes the shot, back across, finger roll. Oh, and that was blocked, but it went off of the hand. And Morris just whacked Murray's hands, and they're going to call a foul on that. Although to me it looked like a clean block, a strip. But what is your take on that?
I see the replay.
It went quickly. They're also calling it, I guess, calling it shooting foul. Didn't look like it was one. He just drove the basket. I think it was a clean shooting foul. It was the first shot, and right in there with the first free throw by Murray. Here's Jamal Murray for his second free throw. This one will sink in there, and Denver is up by 4. They started horribly, and they came back. There's no timeouts even taken to really jostle this Laker core. Rondo finger roll off of the backboard, off of the rim, and the Nuggets will take it. Here's Murray. Murray hits Rondo and then kept out, and it is now Laker ball. Campbell, you can, when I stop talking, feel free to do as much color commentary as you want.
Yeah.
Back. He looks for LeBron James, who lost the ball off of his hands. And back comes Murray to Jokic. Fakes. Jokic shoots with LeBron on him and sinks it. That wasn't Jokic. Where are my eyes? It was Porter actually in the corner. Jokic was in the middle, and Porter shot this ball and made a good play. You're all the way down there. A bouncer. Big rebound there. Tapped in. Again, Porter Jr. And LA calls timeout.
Was he? I thought he got 8. Watch this. Oh, no, yes, it was.
Porter gets the rebound, and he has scored 5 unanswered points. And LA needs to have some soul searching.
There's a name for the experience that brings you this close to the action.
Yeah.
Yes, it can. No, it's not called that at all. It's the blue wall no line thing. No, it's the anti-gravity free spring. Not exactly. All of this is called TrueView. A new perspective on football. Are you sure it's not a spinning game? Yes. Oh, isn't this stuff really fresh?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we don't have freezers and not microwaves. We always have fresh stuff in here. I mean, this is the best block that you can get.
Fresh is what you stand for.
Definitely. there's something this country would never forget.
Lower carbs, lower calories, higher expectations. And the right here you've been waiting for has arrived.
Don't let your dad, pushing your dad's son. Your dad, what I do to this? Oh. Want the real deal? I'm a good neighbor. Stay firm is there. Okay.
Hope. It is the light in all of us that cannot be extinguished. It rages on to give us a glimmer of what we can do and of who we can become. Because hope fuels opportunity. University of Phoenix is awarding up to $1 million in new scholarships through this month. Yes, hope is alive and well. See what scholarship you qualify for at phoenix.edu.
I'm Dr. James Beard-Hart, expert in the history of Catholic skincare. Let me show you what we do. In the beginning, Catholics did what they could with rocks.
Right now, guys, apologies for the lack of no talk. I'm just waiting on the thing to come back, the game to come back. As in this Lakers timeout right now. Still.
Wide World of Sports Complex here at Disney. Our aerial coverage provided by Goodyear. When the game is on the line, what moves you? Goodyear, more driven. Western Conference Finals Game 3 here tonight. ESPN will take over tomorrow. Celtics and Heat in the two-match series for Game 4. So I do have to say this. Our partners with the NBA over there at NBA, ESPN.
Here's LeBron James. Pushes in, passes it across. On it on the back, Morris. And turned over. The Nuggets draw a foul. Again, Denver's just been a way better team. And we'll definitely see how this series could go, of course. Here, back on for Murray. Murray, back across, turned over. Lakers bring it over. Here's LeBron. LeBron, the drive. Back down. Spins in there, LeBron. Whoa, thunderous slammer! He threw down a major league tomahawk. Did you see that move he put on? Campbell? Starts out, fakes the three. Now Murray, score! A three-pointer after a good fake. And the Nuggets force the Lakers back on their heels. Pass right in front there. Morris missed the easy tap in.
Oh, another three.
Murray is back there. And then a shot banked in. No Jokic on the court, but it's not mattering. They're all world right now. Caruso for three. Dropped in and out. Here come the Nuggets for more. Denver 41. Los Angeles 29. Here in the Western Conference Final. A three for more. For the corner. All good. And LA calls their second timeout of the half. With 8:53 left, the Nuggets have 44 points, and they've limited the Laker offense to 29.
Condensation is a beer's natural way of saying, drink me. Howdy, folks. Colonel Sanders here to make dinner time a little easier. Meal times can be overwhelming, especially when you're trying to work, earn, and help with the schooling all at once. So let us help with KFC's $20 pillows. It's like a home-cooked meal you don't have to cook. Try to know when we'll get contact with delivery. Special presentation, Late Night Dynamite. Tonight, immediately following NBA coverage on TNT. Yo, y'all see this?
This cleansing drink will light bottom your skin. Try Garnier Micellar Water Rose with rose water and micellar that work like a magnet to gently cleanse and remove oils and makeup. It now even hydrates skin. It's cleansing reignited. Micellar Water by Garnier, naturally. New Lifter Gloss from Maybelline, New York. Get lasting hydration, full and looking. Glossy lips from our hydrating formula with hyaluronic acid. New Lifter Gloss in 10 shades. Only from Maybelline, New York.
Who likes chicken nuggets? There's vegetables in the chicken nuggets. New Blue Chicken Plus with a quarter cup of veggies hit every serving.
Millions of people are saying yes to Allegra, including the experts. It's the #1 allergist-recommended brand for non-drowsy relief. Allegra works 2 times faster than Claritin, and while Zyrtec may cause drowsiness, Allegra won't. Say yes to Allegra.
All right, Reggie, time to step onto the court for the Oculus Front Row Video Ball 101 designed for the others. Saw there Porter Jr. and Aaron Lawrence. 4 players off the bench here for the Nuggets. Denver has made 11 of their last 13 shots. They have put back on one of the 2 misses. At a 44-29 lead. 15 points, take the ball. 8:50 to go in the second quarter. This will allow teams to play off.
Sorry, just got back to where they were. Here's LeBron James. Pass it in front for Green. Lost it. And a foul coming up against Denver.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can play any position, but
Danny Green, Campbell to the free throw line.
see a Plumlee and Porter continue to try to dominate inside, being block shots, rebounds.
I mean, what do you think? I think maybe that's the only way that the Lakers can go back, by just driving the basket and drawing fouls. And then obviously scoring on their free throws.
Don't do too much. I mean,
And Max Original Raised by Wolves, now streaming on HBO Max. You can start your free trial today. I have to admit, I've been watching Lovecraft Country. A little lost. He is always to give a show 3 to 4 episodes, and I'm in number 2. It's a little different, but I'm going to give it a go. You're distracted, you're prepping, you're working hard, you're be the best announcer you can be. It's understandable. James Charles, a double team, shot clock is 5. Russo fires on the 3.
So Denver now up by 14 with 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Passed in on to Murray. Murray, far angle three. That hit the top and hit the top again and then went out of play. Right now it's 44-32 as Dwight Howard just took it to the rack. Then Denver calls their first time out of the half. It's a LeBron James alley-oop to Dwight Howard ahead of the net.
We got an opportunity, a responsibility, not just to ourselves. We got a legacy to our people to make proud. So we got to take advantage of the moment.
I feel like
Of the momentum.
Denver right now.
We got to protect our power.
I think Denver is up by 12.
We got to keep doing the work. If our right to be heard, we'll take away our power. We got this. We got next.
Oh, I want game 6 and 7 here. Okay, well, I'll try to do as many games as I can. Here is the Denver Nuggets. Bring that Jokic off of his hand. Howard tried to steal and run through. He did, but then his toe went out of bounds. Well, actually, never did. They called a foul. He tiptoed and went through, but he did keep it in, actually, but they called a foul on Jokic, and Howard was incensed, thought that. All right, I called a technical foul on Howard, I guess, for yapping at the refs. That's a weird change. Here's Murray. Shoots that one. A technical free throw goes in and out of the net, of the basket. Excuse me. Jokic and Howard have been talking all night as Howard goes in to defend him. Ball goes cleanly to Murray. Denver by 12. 7:04 left in the second quarter. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Murray now to one. Has to shoot it. He never got it off. He missed it, but he never got it off. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate that. Right now taken away. Nuggets on a steal. Right there. And in and fouled. It was Grant who made the move past two Lakers. And Howard fouled him. It was a steal by a guy that Grant, who stole the ball, and the guy that usually never makes a turnover, turns the ball over, especially when he's attacking the basket, LeBron James. But he stole the ball. He's able to go right through, and he was fouled, and he makes this first free throw. Denver will try to get up by 14. Neither team in the bonus. It's just that the Lakers have made a lot of shooting
Nuggets are in the
fouls.
bonus.
What?
Nuggets are in the bonus now.
Nuggets are in the bonus now. Okay. I see it. Yep, you're right. Again, feel free to chime in as many times as you want. In fact, you should. Rondo to Green. Green steps in. Rondo
So,
doesn't shoot. Goes in now. Passes it over the top and out. Just not a good play by Caruso. He still can't put the ball in the back of the net, even just standing there.
he knows better.
What?
He knows better.
Well, they should have played better. Josh has some more Falcons jokes. At least we tried, Falcons fans. I mean, they're going to be the undying meme until they can win. Murray dribbles it across. Gets it there. Porter, stolen by Caruso. So he might have redeemed himself there. Caruso left the coast. Finger roll. He missed it. Tapped in by Howard. And then a loose ball foul against Denver. And Howard is just screaming at J.R. Smith, who is in street clothes, well, not street clothes, but on like just a regular basketball shirt from the bench. He feels like his Lakers are not excited enough. And Caruso missed this layup, but yeah, he absolutely redeemed himself there with that play. So Murray will finally take a seat. Won't be for too long, though, because he is the best player on this Denver basketball team. That's it on for Davis. Green from the corner, in and out, and it drops. And it will be taken by Morris, and the Nuggets drive there. Finger rolls it through off the glass. Denver has the biggest lead of the night. Nuggets 48, Lakers 32. Rondo on the right corner. Rajon Rondo taps it up for Green. Tried that shot again. In and out again. Rebounded out by Jokic. Grant pushes. Got blocked by Davis, but then a foul. He is not. He's a Giants fan like me. Josh. Campbell, Josh thought you were a Saints fan. Which I know what your reaction to that would be. I do like them, but you saw that game against the Raiders. How crazy was that one, Campbell?
Raiders.
That was a fun game. They're not great teams. I'm actually kind of excited for the game that I'll be calling in a few days. Miami and Jacksonville. That'll be fun. And we see which team is for real, which team is not. And I don't think I'd put it past the Miami Dolphin management to put Tua Tagovailoa out there to go and play. They may need to, especially if they go 0-3. I gotta say though, it's gonna be really exciting to see how your Ravens do against Kansas City this week on Monday. I think they will win. I do believe in this Baltimore football team. Here's Davis. He makes the free throw. And now the Lakers within 15. They got by Jokic really fast. Hands it back. Jokic will back it through. Foul coming up against Caldwell Pope. No, I was laughing at my Falcons team, so I guess Saints. No, it's just a fun team to laugh at. He is actually the kid I was telling you about, Josh, who likes Boston, Washington in hockey. Yeah, Campbell, we've had a lot of conversations on the streams about the Bruins and memes and stuff. And, we know how much you love Anton Hudobin on that series. That'll be really fun for tomorrow as well. You excited to see how he plays against Tampa? Oh, God. That guy doesn't let up too many rebounds, does he? He's that kind of goalie. Here's Rondo.
How you missed that?
Back to Davis. Davis turns in. How did he miss that? Howard a tip. And a foul against Denver. And the Lakers are in the bonus. I think the Chiefs should be nervous because they barely just beat Justin Herbert, and Lamar Jackson is not like him. Campbell, thoughts on that comment?
Marvelous.
What?
Marvelous.
That team's good. Like, they are for real. I actually, Lamar hasn't really been that great out of the pocket this year, but he's been a really good pocket passer. Like, they've had him run, but they've had him just drop back, just sit there and fire, and he's done really well.
You don't need him to be a pocket passer. Just let him throw when he needs to.
He hasn't even needed to, though. He hasn't even needed to go out of the pocket and make crazy plays. He's just sat there and made made those plays that, are the hard plays, but that'll win you championships. And here's an open three in the corner. The Nuggets are just obliterating LA right now.
Bench point. It's great.
21-7 in favor of the Nuggets. Here's Rondo. Rondo to Davis. Davis rolls it in with the floater. Denver up by 16 now. You good?
Yeah. Jokic just threw a bad pass.
Jokic. Oh, I just saw that. My TV's a little behind you. Here's the pass by Davis on the green. Green, back. Rondo at the three-point line, and he gets it to Davis, and Davis got whacked right in the face. Hey, Jokic. I don't know about a technical foul here. It is high. It's a high arm. Because we had that other play, but no, they're not going to call anything. That's a little strange. Kuzma handed it out to Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope back to Kuz. Back to Rondo. Rondo driving. Davis from just beyond the free throw line. Count it. I've been surprised at how good Anthony Davis has been offensively in this series. You pick 47-41 Baltimore. I would say 38-35 Baltimore. Ken, when the first half comes, do you want to do some football picks just for fun?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Again, not really stream questions, but hey man, Campbell, do you have school tomorrow too, like classes, or just the?
Nope.
Oh, so just morning buzz, then you could just kind of like go home or whatever.
I'm staying home all day tomorrow, doing homework.
Right, because you don't have to be there; you just have to go on Zoom.
Yeah.
That'll be fun, man. This is going to be an offensive matchup. Baltimore and Kansas City, absolutely. They're some good teams. Yeah, you're going to have some fun tomorrow. I only have one class, and I Not too much. And I have a test on due Saturday night, but I don't even get to open it till. I don't even get to open it till what's it called? Till Friday. So tomorrow after my class, we'll probably just be studying there. We're really gonna work out tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow's gonna be fun. And then obviously we'll have the stream tomorrow night. Excuse me. So that'll be some interesting. 3:34 left in the second quarter. Murray is out there, guarded by Caldwell Pope.
What a pass.
Murray passes it back. Murray gets it. Right there to Jokic, laser pass, up, down, in, and fouled out. He will have free throws as Murray threw a fastball right into the strike zone. And Jokic was able to grab it and shoot this ball at a close proximity. Jokic will make the first.
No. All you gotta do is pump fake and draw a foul.
He didn't even pump fake, and he did draw a foul.
He did pump fake.
LOL Zoom reminds me of my brother's funny teacher, and I had heard her screaming in Russian accents. He was laughing or laughing. Fun times. I know that's interesting too, because Josh, you told me that you speak Russian too, so that must have been even funnier for you in that angle. Here's Rondo flying to the hoop and he scores.
What's up for 3?
What?
No.
About the previous comment? Millsap from 3. Made it missed. Here comes Rondo. Rondo holds, moves in, off the hand of Jokic, and it will still be Laker ball.
Stuff.
There's not exactly a stuff. Oh, no, yeah, that was. I didn't even realize because he barely jumped. He barely jumped Jokic to shoot that. Here's a three-pointer that is deadly off the mark. Murray brings it. And Porter the shot and kept in. Howard to LeBron James. Here's James pass to Davis. Davis lost it and off the foot of Jokic. Jokic, who is pleading. And then they said, yes, it went off of Davis. So Jokic wins the call. Here's the block earlier by Howard.
They can't reverse it because it's not under a minute. Or under 2, I think.
Well, it was initially, I don't know. It was initially supposed to be.
The Atlanta Braves.
Murray for Millsap, and it went off of a hand. And it will continue to be Denver ball. It sounds, on a test day, she was screaming. On a test day, she was screaming for like 25 minutes nonstop. Danny, which is Josh's brother, I'm assuming. Unmute yourself. What?
Finger roll.
What a play. Denver really is showing hearts of lions here. LeBron James gets that pass through. Rondo back to James. Back in front. Howard scar. Howard. And Dwight Howard draws a penalty. Draws a foul, excuse me. And N1 for him. Speaking of Howard, Josh, or any of you that are hockey fans here, what are your thoughts on, I know Campbell already has told me, what are your thoughts on the Jimmy Howard situation in Detroit? Because I think that's something perplexing. Danny's my brother. He was his classmate. Oh, okay. Sorry. I didn't know. You. Here's Howard for the free throw, and this will bounce out again. The free throw line charity stripe not been an advantage for the Lakers in this game. Here's Murray. Goes by. Oh, to move on Caldwell Pope. He scores. Crossover, take your ankles and put him upstairs. Here's LeBron. Driving. Kick out to Caldwell Pope for 3. Bang. 1:20 left in the second quarter. Denver 61, LA 48. There's the pass way too high. What a bad play. I got to tell you, you're saying, I don't believe in it. I don't agree with you at all, Josh. Said AD is getting worse. Anthony Davis is not getting worse. Anthony Davis has been good in this game as well, but his team just has been completely off kilter. But Denver just made a horrible play. You see that play was horrible. Here's LeBron James pushing. Oh, that's why they call him the king. He went all the way around, basically a wraparound, was able to just go behind his back and put that ball in. 4 rebounds, 8 assists, 10 points for LeBron James. Not a huge game for him, but he's getting up there. Close to a double-double pretty early as well. Passed on for Jokic. Lakers down by 11. Jokic turning. Still. Jokic, long fadeaway. Bank shot. It's open. It's open. This laid in. Unbelievable move by Nikola Jokic. And you can see the passion. LeBron James will take it here. James pushes, and he's not able to get any closer. Moving and on for Morris for a shot of 3 by Markieff Morris. You don't see that every day. Lead is 10. About a 3-second difference between shot and game. Halftime coming up, and then we'll make our NFL picks. Here's Murray. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. 10 seconds on the game clock. Murray passed it on for Millsap. Millsap deflected by LeBron James, and now the Nuggets they cannot hold it since there was no shot to the net. So there will be 3.7 left on the shot clock and 7.1 in the game. So the Lakers will have a chance potentially to get a basket before this half ends. They can't hold it for long. Denver can't. Up for Jokic. Jokic took the 3. Millsap hit the rim. Rebounded by Jokic. Bounced in. Rebounded to the glass. And it never went through. That will end the first half. Denver 63. LA Lakers 53. And the first time the Denver Nuggets have led at the half in 7 playoff games. Halftime. Yeah. All right. Let me pull up the NFL stuff, and then Campbell at halftime. If there's that's when you really can talk. If there's anything you want to really talk about, any conversations, discussions you want to talk about the half, whatever. Let me put that. Let me look up the NFL first, and we'll talk about it now. Here we go. Thursday night, Miami, Jacksonville. We can do scores as well. What's your score? Who wins, Campbell? If you don't care about the game, you can just kind of pick a random team and a random score. Josh is 24-23, Miami. Jags? Okay.
Jaguars.
What's the score? Unless you don't want to do the score, it's fine.
I don't want to do score.
Okay. I will. I have 20. I have 24-21, Miami. Houston and Pittsburgh. Campbell.
Steelers go 2-0.
3-0.
I mean 3-0.
Houston gets my Texans get their first win of the season. And they win it 17-14.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
That Steelers defensive line is absolutely nuts.
Yeah, which is why Houston's not going to score a lot of points. And also, just update, Josh also picked the Texans. Cincinnati and Philadelphia. I think this should be consensus. Everyone will get the same thing. Burrow has to get his first win soon but I don't think the Eagles are bad enough to fall to 0-3. I think the Eagles will win 28-24 over Cincinnati. Campbell?
If you'll probably be seeing Jalen Hurts on Sunday,
Yep.
but I'm picking the Eagles to beat the.
I think this would be a perfect week for the Bengals to get a big Burrow drive and win, but I just don't think the Eagles will allow it to happen. The Eagles are in dire straits, and I don't think they'll just want it more, if you know what I mean. Las Vegas and New England. Ready for a shocker? 38-31. Vegas. Yeah, I'm picking the Raiders. Campbell?
I'm picking the Raiders.
Are all the Raiders winning? Okay. Tennessee, Minnesota. I think it's even bad for the folks in the Lakes. I believe it's going to be I believe it's going to be 28-19 Tennessee Titans in Minnesota. And they go to 3-0.
Who is it again?
Tennessee, Minnesota.
Tennessee.
Washington, Cleveland.
Here we go, Brownies. Here we go. Ooh, ooh. I got Cleveland.
All right. 28-27. 28-27. The Browns. Not the Browns. Excuse me. The Washington football team hits a field goal to beat the Browns at the buzzer. Washington football team goes 2-1 over Cleveland. Rams and Buffalo.
I got the Bills.
I got Buffalo going 3-0. Somebody's going 3-0 in this matchup, and I believe Buffalo will go 3-0. It's gonna be 32-24. Bills. Chicago, Atlanta. Falcons get their first win of the season. They're at home. They're against the Chicago team that's 2-0, but is really not that good. Atlanta's hungry for a win. They get it. They get their win.
I got the Falcons.
New York Jets at Indianapolis. Jets go to 0-3, I believe. 35-3 Indy. Josh has Atlanta getting their first win off of a game-winning field goal. You have lost, obviously, the second game off a game-winning field goal. Ken, are you picking the Jets or the Colts?
I'm picking the Colts.
Here we go.
Hey, Peter.
Yeah.
I gotta text you something. I gotta text you something in a bit in our group chat.
Okay. On the WMSC on our Snapchat or on my Discord.
Snapchat.
Okay. This is a personal thing. All right.
I'm getting very angry right now. And you might want to know why. Yeah, Kenny. You say that, Kenny.
I haven't seen you type anything yet.
Coming back from the bubble? Well, you know what? I decided that you guys are just too. You have no idea. Well, you told me there's something there. You guys have no idea how I do this. Sometimes I gotta come different ways. You know what I mean? Coming out the bubble.
I'm waiting, man.
Transform me on the other side of the
You put it all in? Oh, okay. Maybe it's in the Discord. We'll continue some more of the NFL scores and predictions while. Oh, Campbell, what you just typed, is that what you're trying to tell me?
Well, our
What's going
friend
on,
is
man?
told me what. Is Tommy on here?
Yeah.
Alright.
All right, let's continue the scores. Tommy just got on here. I want to just reboot. Tommy, we're picking NFL games right now. You can type them in if you want. I picked Miami, Houston, Philadelphia, Las Vegas, Tennessee, Washington, Buffalo, Atlanta, and Indianapolis so far. Campbell, you picked Miami, Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, Las Vegas, Tennessee, Cleveland, Buffalo, and Atlanta, correct?
Yeah.
All right, and Indianapolis. All right, here we go. Carolina and the LA Chargers.
Let's go Chargers.
I think Justin Herbert was so good, but Anthony Lynn decides to put in Tyrod Taylor, and it costs the Chargers the win. And the first win for the season, for the year, for Carolina comes in LA and SoFi. Panthers win. If I have to guess.
No, but McCaffrey?
Yep, 34-30. Panthers win. They rely on a passing game that is working. Dallas, Seattle. I mean, this isn't hard for me. This is all Seahawks. In fact, I'm going to go on a limb. And the Seattle Seahawks always have close games with Dallas. 34-0. Seahawks. They're going to blank out the Cowboys, and Russell Wilson's going to have a day.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but how about damn Cowboys?
No.
I'm picking the Cowboys to get the.
Wow, Josh even picked it to be close. I think this is going to be a Seattle blowout. Denver and Tampa Bay. I think Denver comes out hot, but then the Buccaneers show why they have the best player in the game, and the Bucs win 34-17. Not 34. 28-17.
I got the Bucs.
I think Denver's going to play a lot better than people think, but I just don't think they'll win. Detroit versus Arizona. Rematch from last year where those two teams tied in Kyler Murray's first NFL game.
I got the Cardinals.
I think Detroit will win. Green Bay and 1 o'clock game I forgot about. The New York Football Giants and 49ers. Giants win their first game of the season. Giants win their first game of the season 21-17 over San Francisco. Jet lag catches up to the Niners.
How many yards does Devontae Freeman get?
65. I don't think they're going to run the ball much.
I got the Big Blue winning the year. The first win for Coach Joe Judge.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is good. Are you watching the NBA halftime report? They're showing more memes. I live for the memes.
Ernie.
Did you see whoever was walking to the boards, either Ernie or Shaq, and they just had an owl walking.
Yeah.
It was great.
Ernie, Teddy.
They're great. They make that. The thing about that show is it's a very insightful show, but I think it's one of the best halftime shows because they're very entertaining. They know how to entertain you and keep you watching.
They're awesome.
Like, I'll watch that. I'm a huge hockey fan, but I'm watching that 100 times out of 10 over the Verizon NBC halftime first period intermission show with Liam McHugh. Nothing against him. He's a good broadcaster, but that's not entertaining. It's just Jonesy just sits there and says, I should have shot the puck more. This is funny. You know what I mean? Nothing against those guys. I'd love to work with those guys. It's not their fault. It's just that the sport and that the way being 3 periods and that the way it's engineered, it's not engineered to entertain. It's engineered to inform. Where this is engineered to inform and also entertain. Very cool fact. Josh, I did not know that. I'm not going to pronounce the name of that cookie because I do not know Russian. Green Bay versus New Orleans. Ooh. I love the Saints. I hate to say this. Packers are going to go 3-0. Yep. Packers are going to go 3-0. It's going to be it's going to be 42-35 in overtime in the Dome. Green Bay Packers. I'll say Devontae Adams also scores the game-winning touchdown in overtime. 61-52 New Orleans. Actually, you all know. Who are you picking, New Orleans or Green Bay, Campbell? Campbell.
He's a
bad man. Oh, God. I just watched him today. Stephen A. Smith. Another great broadcaster. You know, he has a radio show? New York radio show, yeah. It's pretty good. I mean, he nearly every time just talks about basketball, but it is very entertaining. What I like about him is instead of kind of like, Max Kellerman did, which was not cool, shaming hockey, he doesn't shame hockey. He'll just say, I won't talk about it. Not that I don't like it or don't appreciate it. I just don't know anything about it. I just don't know enough I know some of the stuff at the Rangers, but I just don't know enough information to make a great impact in the conversation. We'll go back to NFL picks once there's a stoppage. Campbell, let's go. Murray drives and fouled.
Another foul from Howard. LeBron is giving the refs some choice words.
Oh, I just realized something. When I said we're gonna stop doing the football, we were completely done because there was only one game left that we didn't do, and I think we all covered it. And that was Baltimore, Kansas City, and I think we all picked Baltimore, right? We all meaning, Campbell, did you pick Baltimore or Kansas City?
I love Patty Mahomes, but from what I saw the other day, All Ravens.
Yeah. So okay, so we pick the same team.
Play like a Raven.
And we will see that for week 3.
The Lakers in that first half by 12.
This is obviously just a personal thing, but Campbell, I see you going crazy on that Snapchat right now.
Yeah.
Off stream, we'll have a little. We'll have some fun at a certain someone's
No
expense.
second.
All right, here we go.
Jokic for 30. Rebound with a rebound by Jamal Murray. This is great. No good. Rebound by Danny Green. Green Ranger. The poet for 3. And stripped by Contavious Caldwell Pope. And he lays it in. Time out, Denver. Pete. I got Peter.
What?
I'm gonna have to wake up tomorrow morning very early and finish up my script.
So you're gonna leave now?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for being on the stream. Appreciate you. Hopefully you can come back soon. And I will talk to you later, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right?
Bye.
So I'll just be broadcasting for the rest of the time. But, Well, the Raiders actually are not favored according to Vegas. And their own city has the Patriots on odds. Positive odds.
Thanksgiving. Joel Embiid is like really on that because the internet keeps using old gifts to react to his highlights. Mountain Dew presents the Joel Deserves Better gift collection. I'm so happy.
All right, everyone, we made it.
My job is to help new homeowners who have turned into their parents.
I'm having a big lunch and then just a snack for
So
dinner.
we're using a speakerphone in the store. Is that a good idea? One of the ways I do that is to get them out of the home.
You're looking for a crowd brush.
Garth, can you ask for your help? No. We all see it. Just glare.
Okay. Blue Progressive can protect you from becoming your parents, but we can't protect your home and auto when you bundle with us.
You don't know him.
Degree in the Kevin Durant Charity Foundation have joined forces to help kids get moving.
No commercial right now, so soon we'll go back and we'll broadcast that as well, obviously.
So let's keep moving.
No, it's just like Columbus and Leafs. Haha.
When you need your bank, Capital One's top-rated app is right here. So you can check your balance, deposit checks, pay bills, or transfer money. When you don't need your bank, we're here. That's banking reimagined. What's in your wallet?
We invited food reviewers to learn to make a Whopper. The Whopper is 100% beef, plain, grilled, fresh slices and tomato. Get the fresh slices and onions. That's how we do the flagship all beef magic. All they listen to Publix Whopper just a second mouth.
The Whopper, now in the 2 for $5 mix and match deal. Your house brought you together. Like, really together. And all together is great. Together with more space is better. With Rocket Mortgage, you get personalized loan options, closing costs, and tax estimates all in real time. So when you need to know what it takes for a home to fit your budget and your family, Rocket can.
You are rooted at our residence. Now 18. Came back to win game 3, all up 3-0. Drive the bad, trust your teammates, keep on letting that ball fly. Once again, 15 to 6. Keep anything in that basketball.
So here we go. Nuggets will bring it back. Jokic. Jokic gets it up for a play by Murray, and then Grant slams it home. Back there on him. Now kept on back for Howard. Howard hands it on James. Davis shoots this and fouled. LA are 2 made free throws away from being down only by 5 points now.
LeBron gets back in the post. He has 6 passes from the post, and they have 4 scores and 2 misses based on him having the right position. He took a shot right there from Murray. Murray now, this first foul. You never really see LeBron stay on the floor for extended time. He took a shot to the jaw. That's where the mouthpiece. But that one stung him a little bit. Checking to see if there's any blood. See Murray coming through, and the elbow right there. Pow. Ooh. Take a look at this one. Does it raise to the level of a flagrant 1? Yes. We've seen this all playoffs. All playoffs we've seen this play. Anything above the shoulders area, especially in the face, has usually been deemed up.
So now they're reviewing if it was a foul, I think. It's be interesting to see what ends up being seen. Being called, too.
Because this is something that's been very consistent. Now, I will say this. LeBron, he acted a little bit on that. He exaggerated. He exaggerated with the foul. Yeah. It was an elbow to the jaw area. Yeah, that's Murray's reaction. LeBron hitting the deck. Again, all it takes is a little bony elbow to hit you in the right spot. You'll feel it for a long time. So here comes the determination. Typically, you bring that third official in. They all have to agree on that flagrant. And now Kane Fitzgerald will take a look as well. So a stoppage here. 10 minutes remaining in this third quarter. Just underway in this third. And this is what they're looking at. And this feels like one that's headed to a flagrant 1. It's so funny, man. Because, I made a career out of this. So you're speaking from experience, you know. You got hit, don't get me wrong. I get the foul, but he didn't get hit the way he reacted to getting hit. How about that?
So still reviewing this.
And I think they've come to a conclusion here.
Interestingly enough, and
Mark Davis is 20.
it's definitely one of those things where you look back and go, how important could this call be in the context of a series? And it could very well be because Denver has dominated this game. But the Lakers, who won in 5 games over the Nuggets in 2009, the last time they went to the NBA Finals, the last time Denver was in the Western Conference, actually. Not the last time they went to the NBA Finals, but they dominated the Denver Nuggets in 5 games, and they're close to doing that here, but Denver needs a win. And this would be one of the time wins, and yeah, it stays. It's a foul on Murray and a free throw, 2 free throws for the Lakers.
Yeah, guys, as you saw in the video, elbows up underneath the chin. And Reggie and Chris, you guys especially know it doesn't take much of a shot there. And, it's anything above the shoulder they're going to take a look at. And here they feel like that this move by Jamal Murray is unnecessary. And so, therefore, they're penalizing it with a flagrant foul penalty.
So they give it a flagrant foul. James will make the first free throw.
Jason's a great official, but I didn't know he looked at school. Here's Davis for 3, and that's a foul. Howard's going to pick up number 4 as Jokic hits the deck. Eventually, though, Reggie said the other day, how can the Joker get in the mind, kind of get back into White hands? And all you have to do is, that's smart. Play your game.
Just called that foul there, and then here's the play where Davis
In practice, his coach would yell at him and say, "Don't let anybody move."
shoots it, and then, yeah,
When we
charge.
get in the game, yeah, go ahead.
So personal foul right off the bat against Davis. No, Howard. Howard is fourth. Here's Murray, a big three. That sunk down and went to the side of the rim. Denver by 6. LeBron to cut it to 3. That one angles off as well. Who is winning MVP 2021? Let me think about that. Murray closes in, and then he will go down as well.
Defensive rating of 3 in the regular season. It is the same here for the defensive-minded Lakers coach in the playoffs. Right now, Denver needs to understand what they're doing well. Game 2, they only gave up 8 fast break points to the
MVP. You know what? I'm going to go on the limb, and you're going to love this, and I'm not just doing this as a homer, but I think Bo Horvat's going to win the Hart Trophy next year. Because the guys you think about, all the top guys like Crosby and McKinnon and McDavid, they usually aren't the best. They're the best players in the world, but they don't always have the best seasons in the world. So I am having – no, I don't. I really don't think he'll ever win a Hart. And it's not anything wrong with Peterson. It's just he's a big goal scorer, but he's not really all over the place. He doesn't have the experience he doesn't have the length to play the puck in the way where you have to do literally everything to become an MVP. I don't think Peterson, but I do think Horvat. I think Bo Horvat will win the Hart Trophy. I don't think Peterson. He just doesn't strike me as a guy that can play the way that voters would vote Hart. Off of a hand, off of a finger. Now, Denver is back up by 7. LeBron James, as Grant missed that second free throw, will take it on a long. You know what McDavid is good at? Hockey. He's not really good at anything else. I've seen him sprinting and playing video games. He's bad at both things. Here's a chance. Murray in front. Passed it back to Grant. Grant a drive from 3. He scores. Back for LeBron. To Davis. Davis pushes. LeBron stolen away by Grant. LeBron did not play that well. Here's Grant, finger roll in. Timeout, LA. Denver 71. Los Angeles 59. They were too scrappy with the ball. They make bad plays. Jeremy Grant will not let you go unpunished. Well, it's not like him. He doesn't suck in the playoffs. He plays well in the playoffs. His team has problems in the playoffs.
Immigrating from Guatemala at 18, I found work as a dishwasher, a line cook, a sous chef, and eventually fought to the top of one of the most challenging professions in the world, proving that there is no challenge that can hold back a fighting spirit. Since 1925, we proved that it doesn't matter where you come from, it matters what you're made of. Look up, prove for those with a fighting spirit.
Life can throw you a curve. Send you down an unexpected path. But navigating the rocky moments is part of the adventure. To help you discover what's been missing. Introducing the 2021 Telluride Nightfall Edition.
Nachos come with rules. Like, don't take the fully loaded chips, don't have the block, and never take the last one. But with a $5 grande nachos box from Taco Bell, you can break all the rules, because this meal's all yours.
I'm stuck in the middle of nowhere. Come pick me up. I'll be there.
Andy, where are you?
Why haven't you left yet, man?
45 minutes away, okay?
So after commercial, stay. We still own Chicago. Yep, we definitely do.
Wash your wrist right now. Use it. I've never made it out of here. Like both dies, I die.
Robinhood believes now is the time to do money without the commission fees, so you can start investing today, wherever you are, even hanging with your dog. So, what are you waiting for? Download now and get your first stock on us. Robinhood.
Did you know half of all guys are reporting to experience erectile dysfunction? That's right, half of you. Should only 25% get treatment, which means the rest of you want to pay attention. With Roman, you can get meds prescribed online delivered right to your door. Just visit GetRoman.com, chat with a U.S. licensed physician, and if the treatment is right for you, you'll get genuine medication delivered in discreet packaging. Roman, let's take care of it. Get started with your free online visit at GetRoman.com/TV.
We've been practically invisible.
Oh, yeah. I missed that part. Thank Alex. Alexander Burrows.
You're special.
They choose you.
Whatever the freedom you enjoy. That's over.
Save you.
What is the plan?
The ultimate movie event premiering September 18th at home on demand.
I must knock you off your Bible, and I will go up.
The Misery Index premieres October 20th on TBS.
Hey, I got outside! I got outside! I got ball!
What a great leader Porter's been, and showed sound bites out as well. Next, we're making a good sport of hockey even better. You're welcome. Here's LeBron on the right side of the Western Finals logo. LeBron steps in. He's got 3 seconds left of the shot. Clark will shoot his patented shot and score. That's the shot that LeBron always does. Step back and then the elbow right to the sky. And the Lakers come within 10 of Denver. LeBron 3 rebounds and an assist away from a double-double. 13 points for him. He's got to be better, though. Murray, Jokic right to the line. Score a 3-pointer. Nuggets by 13. LeBron James back to Davis. Back to LeBron James. James, he'll try that shot again and score again. Lakers now behind by 11. And this chance are taken on away by LeBron. LeBron fell down. The Laker behind the play down and just got back up as well. So now get LeBron in, score! 3 unanswered points for LeBron James. Actually, two unanswered layups for shots for him, but then he had that other one before as well. Here it is on for the layup, and that one went off the rim. And Grant will shoot 2 free throws.
Get the easy 2. 17 points for LeBron James. That was his first block. He's got 7 rebounds, 9 assists in the game. Jeremy Grant at the line. I tell you, Grant, part of that group you guys are talking about earlier. Monte Morris has had a nice night. Michael Porter Jr. These guys are
Grant gets the first free throw to roll in.
Production in the group of the others. Well, back to that 8-1 run. Excuse me, Rich. Grant scored all 8 of those points in that run a moment ago. Think about Grant in the first round versus the Jazz. He averaged 11 points, shot 42% from the field, and 41 from downtown. He only averaged 36% from the field, and 26 from downtown. So tonight,
LeBron and Davis back to LeBron. LeBron, he may have to start taking some 3-pointers soon. LeBron drives, stripped to the ball. And it's still Los Angeles basketball. Caldwell Pope will get it with the chance to throw it in. He gets it to LeBron. 2 seconds up the shot clock. He'll try that thing again. This one bottoms off the rim. You can't do that play 3 times in a row. That's what happened. Shot over the backboard and taken out by LeBron. LeBron tries to dribble this one through, and he will go across. Waits for Caldwell Pope. Backs to LeBron. LeBron on the Green. Green fakes. Green moves in. Green passes to Caldwell Pope. Back to LeBron. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. A traveling call? Yep.
Dwight was expecting Danny Green to take that shot right there. When he passed it out, he never got back out of the lane. Give credit to the Nuggets defensively. Back in transition. 11-point Nuggets lead. They've led as much as 18 in the second quarter. Nice find by Jokic. Harris in the corner. Gary Harris hits a 3-ball for the Nuggets. Timely 3. They have not made those in games 1 and 2. That's his first of the night, Gary Harris. Davis almost lost the handle, almost turned it over. Shot clock at 7. Davis.
Here's Davis from the corner. Went right off the rim and then put in the rebound. Caldwell Pope. Lakers. By 12. Excuse me, guys. Here's Murray. Murray to try to hold this ball. And he shoots him 3. In and out. Rebounded by Howard. Went off of Howard's hands. How does that happen? He went and grabbed it and he dropped it. And Denver's going to get the ball right back.
On defense, they're frustrated about this, but they should be more frustrated about the open shot they gave. And Denver is going back to the high pick and roll, I believe, because Murray is much more aggressive, not just taking a triple pass in the back, but now he's attacking the defense. Michael Malone is going to send Monte Morris on the floor. Grant is out. So good run there. Nice third quarter for Grant as LeBron sits. Is the reason for the change. Mirroring those nights of LeBron James is Grant. It's Murray now. Got a player on the floor. KCP and Jokic taking advantage. Murray now with 9 assists.
Here comes Rondo. Rondo right through, and he will get this layup to go. LA trails by 12 again. Here's Murray. That pass goes from the corner. Score! Morris again. Monte Morris, 11 minutes, 14 points, 5-6 field goals for the Nuggets. Here's Rondo. Davis. Davis shoots a hard shot to shoot, and far angles off the rim. Denver up 13. Murray lost it, but then he was fouled.
Right now, that's the play that we saw them come back against the Jazz with, that we saw them come back the second round, first round, and how they played, all because of this man Murray. He has so many options in his game. Can step back, hit the 3. He's a strong finisher inside, and if you have him and pop that man to Jokic, it's a heck of a play to try to stop. He's missed 3 free throws here tonight. Hey, reminder, you can witness history in the making.
Here's Murray, and he'll make the first of the 2 free throws.
Sweepstakes for a chance to win tickets. Say hello to all the virtual fans. A Denver home game tonight, technically. None of the effects of the Mile High City here in Orlando. The Lakers are playing like they're playing in the Mile High. You may be able to put in the arena. They allow the Nuggets to shoot 56% from the field. They've been to more against the team getting to the free throw line. 23 times, maybe 18 of them. Leading to 16 for Denver.
Here's Rondo on the Caldwell Pope. And a three-pointer that went off the angle. Here's Millsap. Hands it off to Murray. Murray to Millsap. Millsap. On through to the corner. Back for Millsap. Big roll rebound. Jokic taps it in. Caldwell Pope able to lob this ball through, and here's Rondo. Rondo's still working, and he'll shoot this. There's a foul coming up against Denver.
The shot blocker is guarding you. Look, AD was guarding Jokic. What happens? And you follow in, you're probably going to get a nice easy layup or a nice tip in if he misses.
On the hand of Jokic. We saw that putback he had in game 2 when Murray shot that three that was blocked.
Yeah.
And right there, his beautiful soft hands for the big fella.
Caldwell Pope is out. Saw Kuzma check in, and you saw Jeremy Grant enter the game as well. Michael Malone sensing it here. Big possession for him. And the Nuggets, it's going to be another Denver foul, this time on Morris. And let's remember, in game 2, the back and forth, with all the points being scored consecutively by the Joker and AD.
Then kept in.
Took it upon himself to go after Joker.
For
Really got back in the game. Really want to see him get
Rondo back to Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope drives on for Davis. Davis layup. Davis score. Anthony Davis, and it's 87-71. I have to go. Nice talking to him. Good night. All right, okay. So I'll be here for the rest of the game.
63-58. 22-10. This run for Denver. Nice little step back there by Jamal Murray. 16 for Murray now. He's 3 rebounds away from a triple-double.
And here Murray. Shot to Davis. Davis. They hand it off. On for Rondo, way too high and way too far for Rajon Rondo. And Denver gets the ball back.
It was all good. The ball was popping. Kuzma made the right read. He just didn't get the hand behind the ball and throws it right out of bounds. And now timeout. Don't make it part of it. Offensive foul. Make it part of it. Give Caruso credit. If he didn't try to fight over that screen, if he would just stay there with no reason for the ref to call this foul. But again, the little things that matter. He's going to try to get over. Craig moves that left knee up. Good call by the official. Junior on the floor for Denver. Controls finds Anthony Davis. Double team comes Davis. That's an offensive foul.
And there was a foul as I was trying to look up something. And
Davis clutching at his point. Wrists on the ground.
as Davis goes down.
Charge right in your chest. What a game Grant is putting together here in game 3.
And both ends of the floor. 19 points offensively and still a play defensively.
19 points matching his playoff high.
There's Murray. Caldwell Pope on for Murray. Murray shoots, rebound in.
This is the Lakers' biggest deficit of this year's playoffs. Houston led by 19 in game 1. The Nuggets are up 20 here as we come to the end of this third quarter.
Here's Rondo, deep 2 to Davis. Davis is one of the reasons the Lakers are in this game. He gets this shot out with 1:06 left in the third quarter. Denver by 18.
Gets the switch now. Grant with Kuzma on it. Hunting Kuzma a little bit, it looks like. Now Grant, little step back. Go.
Morris, then back. Take away by Caldwell Pope. He gets it on to Rondo. Rondo moves in. Rondo waits. Rolls it in and scores! A finger roll and he was fouled. And one.
I think he kind of fooled for us. Moore thought he was going to go up with the right hand. And when he decided to go up with the left, that's where the contact occurred. Strong finish by Rondo. Rondo with 6 points. He's 3 for 7. He's got 5 assists. Well, the assist watch. He's got a chance to go to the night all time. 6 with 2 more.
Here's Murray. Murray feeds it. Figueroa right between and score. 93-75 Denver. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to 18. Kuzma hands it to LeBron James. A 3-point difference again between shot and game. LeBron holds, waits. He'll shoot it. Bounces out. And one last chance for a half-court play. They're going to have to shoot it now, and it will just glance off the rim. We're going to the fourth quarter. Denver Nuggets 93. LA Lakers 75.
This is the feeling of total protection. Now that we protect your identity, mobile phone, honor, home, life, you've never been in the hands. Austin, make a call for a quote today.
A great future awaits us.
This place is dangerous.
She knows more than she's saying. The engineering behind this was just nuts.
Hey, houseapartments.com have the most listings? That's because we're willing to scout them out no matter how far away. Kevin, anything to report?
None.
That's interesting. Exactly like the last 983 days.
Hey, Jack, come on.
What a dedicated intern. He's just one of the reasons why more people find their place on apartments.com than any other website.
Sir, we have an incoming call.
Send it to voicemail.
Done.
Apartments.com, the most popular place to find a place.
At T-Mobile, we believe access to the internet equals opportunity. That's why we're launching our most ambitious program ever, Project 10 Million.
Here we go.
Close the homework gap by offering
We're back. Fourth quarter. Sorry, soon it's chill.
10 million eligible households over the next
Just hold on a second. I gotta get some water. I have a quiz and stuff for class to do later, so I have to make sure that my brain is not dead.
Tomatoes, onions.
Guys, that's 300. You guys have a lot of
create what's real. And that's why we use colors, flavors, and preservatives from artificial sources from the Whopper. Your way, way better.
What if there was a membership that gave us the time to celebrate the things that connect all of us?
Tell me what a Game 7 bid looks like in the bubble.
Thing about Orlando is it rains all the time. Look out the window. It might be a hoodie day.
Aerial coverage tonight provided by Goodyear. When the game is on the line, what moves you? Goodyear, more driven. 93.
Here we go. The Lakers lead the series 2 games to none. They're trying to get a 3-0 stranglehold. And Denver, of course, target 2-1, and they've been dominating this game. They were down big time early in the first quarter, but since they tied it at 15, they have not trailed since the game wasn't even tied since that point. Rondo steals and rolls it in. And that ball coming up against Denver. So Lakers will have their chance now. Ball rolls to Rondo. Flips it to James. James back to Rondo. Rondo. Back for LeBron. Back to Rondo. And on Tatum off the rim. And off of his hands, Denver will bring it across again. And kept from the three-point line. And now a steal in front. They score. Greg. Rondo. In there. He'll shoot this one for a three. Tapped in back. Murray away from Caruso. Here comes Murray. Murray went in. Slammed it home. And gets fouled to Bury, Los Angeles. He had a wide open lane and didn't even know if he was going to try to finger roll it. No, he went up with a thunderous slam and his 18th point of the game.
So, Dad, come play some ball. No, Dad.
Don't let your dad. Listen, your dad, son. Your dad. Why don't you get him to do this?
What are you doing?
I'm doing this. Make a switch. Uh-oh. Jake from State Farm.
Here's the deal. There's no replacing the real Chris Paul.
Come on, Carl.
Just like there's no replacing State Farm.
Oh, man. I'm trying to be.
You want the real deal? Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
I don't care about the funny way you wear your hair. You're beautiful when I just stare. I like all of you. I like to roll up in a ball of you and sing a concert in Hollywood.
Yeah, right now they're going to commercial, so we'll be back, of course.
Can't wait to tell everyone about AT&T's big 5G news.
AT&T has nationwide 5G?
Yep.
And that's faster?
Faster, yeah.
When is it reliable?
And secure.
You should consider making a big deal about it.
Bigger?
I said bigger.
Bigger deal. Bigger than what I'm doing.
It's not complicated. A 5G network needs a 5G device. Now everyone, including existing customers, can get a free Samsung Galaxy S20 after trade-in.
Lower carbs, lower calories, higher expectations. And the right here you've been waiting for has arrived.
Howdy, folks. Colonel Sanders here to make dinner time a little easier. Meal times can be overwhelming, especially when you're trying to work, turn, and help with the schooling all at once. So let us help with KFC's $20 pellets. It's like a home-cooked meal you don't have to cook. Drive-thru's open or get contactless delivery. Andrew, what's up, man? Good, girl.
The same. The usual. And what you don't even have to say because they already know it. Your go-to small businesses are relying on you to come back and shop small again. And again. And again. We know them. We love them. So let's go shop small. with American Express.
All right, Reggie, let's take a look at the key coverage presented by T-Mobile. Well, the Denver's defense has shown up here in Game 3. Defense leading the offense, and Jeremy Grant. There's been a sighting here. The offensive foul right here taken on Anthony Davis. Career playoff high for Grant with 21 points. VA. As the story, points off turnovers 23. They are plus 11 in that category. 7 steals and a couple blocks, and Denver in control by 20 as Davis draws the contact on the three-point try. Start breaking the series down now that we're into Game 3 in the fourth quarter, and you start breaking it down by quarter. Denver,
So Denver up 20. LA trying to, of course, come back. It seems a little late. It seems like every time Lakers come down the court, Denver will find a way to come through and score, of course. But I mean, you know, they've been resilient, have the Nuggets, and they have just dominated this game.
Scan the QR code on the bottom of the screen. It'll take you to NBA Twitter Live, where CJ McCollum, Isaiah Thomas, Channing Frye, and Taylor Rooks are following an ISO cam of LeBron James. It's the perfect companion to the TNT broadcast. Exclusively.
Here we go. Davis, you like the free throw, and then it'll be taken up by Grant. Hop, skip, and a jump for him. Here's Murray. Murray passed it off. Porter, long three. In and out. And it does go out. Here's Rondo to carry it across. They're down by 17. LeBron with a three. He got it. LeBron James' first three-point attempt, first three-point goal of the game. And the Lakers now are inching a little bit closer to the score. They got to make a defensive stop. And if they can score some points on the other side, see where they are there. Murray, oh, another move. Beautiful, and it's 99-83. Caruso makes a screen. Here's LeBron. LeBron drives in. Backed it through before he could make a move to the basket. He was fouled. And that obviously is the play that Murray made.
Murray now 22. And he is in pursuit of a triple-double, 2 rebounds shy of that number now. Just Caruso passes up the 3 points on the team, gets it up, and goes for finishes. Denver trying to close win number 1 of this Western Conference Finals. Grant on the hot hand tonight.
Back on the three-pointer. That missed, and here come the Lakers. LeBron to Rondo. Rondo circulates, gets it back. Davis from 3. Airballed it completely. Rebounded. Here's Porter. Porter throws it across. Backed it up for him. He fell down. Airball. LeBron sends it. Davis 2-on-1. Back to Davis. Davis slams it. Showtime. And the Lakers continue their 10-2 run. 99-85 in favor of the Nuggets. With 8:43 left, 87 with 8:33 left. The Lakers only trail by 12 points. Oh, see who I am.
Excuse me. Yeah. It's already does that. Oh, I didn't know. Well, now you do. Okay, let's try this again. Imagine one day you'll be able to. No, let me finish. You'll be able to take an ECG. What about continuously track your elevation? Doesn't do that. Right, okay. Does that. Thank you. Does that. Encourages you to stay fit. Does that. Okay, I get it. Okay. We automatically call 911 if a bear chases you off a cliff. Can you take our call? Yeah, already does that. Sutra, tiny device, blah, 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 that measures your blood oxygen level. No, don't you dare say it. Well, that was fun.
Whether you're curling or crunching, running or riding, lifting or lunging, balance it all out with some ice cold serving and enjoying.
Yeah, I suppose the fun of the new house. Seeing what people left behind in the attic.
Well, saving on homeowners insurance with Geico's help was pretty fun too.
Time to go, sir.
I left a ton of stuff on her.
Well, enjoy your house.
No, thank you. Geico could help you save on homeowners and renters insurance.
Here's another challenge. Dad, what are you doing? TikTok. Where can you find something crunchy, melted, only $1? It's Taco Bell's $1 Nacho Crunch Double Stack Taco. Order ahead and pick yours up at our contactless drive-thru.
Okay, I'd like winner here.
Love it. Can do.
Wait, I want to beat you there.
Why would we do that? None to you would be better.
Because we just supposed to do this.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Dish has something perfect for both of you. For the gallery by Dishscapes, choose from beaches, mountains, or a ton of other options. Even fine art, all at your fingertips.
Who's up for the beach?
Gallery by Dishscapes now in free previews through September 30th, only on Hopper receivers on channel 198. And stream Christina on the Coast on demand, anytime, anywhere.
Ever wondered if this is all there is? Haven't you heard?
I only love the Lord.
Welcome to the neighborhood. There's no turning back.
Okay, that's good.
Freaking news on that all day.
Still not there yet. Not ready for this quarter to come back. I think it's coming back right now.
You're watching the NBA Western Conference Finals on TNT. It's presented by AT&T 5G. ESPN back in action tomorrow. Mike Green, Jeff Van Gundy, Mark Jackson.
Tomorrow, of course, at 8:30 p.m. is Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Final. Miami leads the Boston Celtics 2-1, and I'll have that game as well as Game 3 of the Stanley Cup Final, series tied 1-1 between Tampa Bay and the Dallas Stars. Here's Murray. Murray got it across, guarded by Caruso. Lost it. Caruso. LeBron James, he can do anything. He'll fly for a short two-handed dunk. And the Lakers are within 10. Here's Jokic. Not gonna cross Lakers using the zone. Tapped out by Murray. Rebounded by Caruso. And here goes Rondo in a 3-on-1. Rondo, Davis, Rondo off his hands. Oh, they made a bad play, and the Lakers almost scored, but were not able to. So Denver catches a break. Would have made it an 8-point game. Here's a lob, a tap in, and the Lakers are screaming that was a goaltending, and we'll see. They call it no point there. Shot in by Davis, and the Lakers are within 8. Lakers get a break, and they are on the march to try to tie Game 3. Lakers 91, Nuggets 99.
This is the pride wearing the Celtics uniform.
Look at smart time on the floor.
The championship is everybody's expectation. You have the roster to do it.
Good a chance as anyone to win the championship.
The Celtics pride on the let this week happen.
These are the people in your neighborhood, in your neighborhood. They're the people that you meet each day.
Rocket Mortgage is working with communities throughout America to end veteran homelessness because building great neighborhoods starts with being a great neighbor.
LeBron James and the Lakers on a 14-2 run, led by the defense. Here's the lay-in by LeBron. And I'll tell you what, those fast break points off the pick and roll. AD finishes 27 for him. That 14-2 run was a quick one. 2 minutes, 46 seconds on the game clock. 4 Denver turnovers. LeBron is a rebound shy of a triple-double. 26th career playoff triple-double. 4 behind Magic. Denver desperately needed.
They're up for Murray.
On LA. Rondo picks up the foul.
And Rondo will commit a foul there.
Denver's lead was 20. In control. The Lakers with a burst here quickly. Great defense. A big part of it. Murray calls on Rondo. Swings him again. Rondo's got another steal. Here's the Rondo. The breakout. And he dumps another one. Rondo again picks the pocket. 16 fast break points in the second half for the Lakers. That's what Coach Malone did not.
Here come
Giving them easy points in transition.
the Nuggets. They got it back to Jokic. Jokic to Tatum. They got it back to Jokic. Jokic passed in front. Stolen back LeBron James. Here's James with some more room. Covers that back. Kept on Kuzma. And Caruso to LeBron rolls it in. The Lakers within 4. 8 points off of Denver turnovers this quarter for the Lakers. 6:20 left in the fourth. LA trails by 4. Guarded. Davis guards Jokic. Jokic tries to back Davis down and tipped and pulled away. There's a 2-on-1. Does he go to Caruso? He will tap it off, and this will roll out, but then rebounded back. A foul coming up against Utah. And the Nuggets are not playing well. That's the play by LeBron.
Oh, LeBron cutting right here. And I want to give Coach Vogel some credit because these coaches are coaching their tails off. And when, Reg, you recognize that the Lakers went into the zone.
2 free throws. This first one for Kuzma. Drains the first one. And if he makes his second one, Denver probably will end up calling timeout. Big Kyle Kuzma will shoot this second one. It will roll out. Oh, I thought it had a chance. It did not. So now, still, they keep on this incredible zone defense. Back there, passed on. Cross for Grant. Grant rolls it. Oh, to bank it in. Grant. Here's LeBron. LeBron, 10 seconds left on the play clock. 5:33 left in the fourth. Here's LeBron still with Jokic on. He's going to have to shoot soon. LeBron will drive it, roll it in. And the Lakers now trail by 3 again. Only by 3, and then on for Jokic. He's got a double-double, almost a triple-double. A foul coming up against the Lakers, a bad one. Rondo sticking his hand in there. Nobody's in bonus, so.
That's the great thing about so many point guards. We talked about Gary Payton defensively. Stockton was one of those guys, too, that if you were a big fella and you turned around, you were more fearful of him in the way than a shot block. And that time, Rondo coming over, he got the foul. But that play's going to stick in those big fellas' minds. So watch out here from the double team. That's the only game, guys.
Zone still working out for LA. Here's Murray. He's got to shoot soon. They'll pass it off to Jokic, who will have to shoot soon. Jokic, a high one off the Backboard, not a good pass. Then tipped away. He was looking. Marcelo Pope, here's Murray. Passed it out there. And what happened? Murray went out and made a pass, and then the play got stopped. Was he fouled on his way through? Here's the Jokic play, and then this break pass just went off a hand. Now it contains Nuggets possession with 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Jokic has the size advantage in a big way, and that pass to Millsap, swatted. Locked down, here's Rondo, hands it off. Kuzma gets the ball back. Rondo feeds it. Caldwell Pope to tie it, no! Off the rim. Millsap again for the Nuggets.
Triple doubles now for LeBron James in the playoffs. Only Magic with more. He's got 11 points in this quarter.
Back on, gave it across from three. Right around the rim and taken out by Kuzma. Kuzma hands to LeBron. Here's LeBron. Waiting. He has a chance to drive if he wants. He's just going to control the ball. They are down by 3. The Lakers have led as much as 13, and here's LeBron for a 3, going up with the rebound. It's down there and taken by Jokic, who will pass it off. Oh, Grant shot in there and fouled. This probably will emit free throws.
Free throws for Jeremy Grant gives us a chance to remind you that the NBA playoffs on TNT are brought to you by American Express. Now is the time to shop small and support the places.
Here are the free throws.
And by Mountain Dew, official sponsor of the NBA. It's furious Lakers come back. As Grant hits the free throw to put it back
And then the free throw here
Jeremy Grant. Each point
will be made for Grant.
And Logo wants to talk it over.
And LA calls a timeout.
Catch your breath, us too. Buckle it up. We're ready for a great finish here in Orlando.
The fighting spirit is one we all share. It's the steady beat in the story of Anderson .Paak, the story of his immigrant mother raising 4 children on her own. His own story of a man who came from nothing, found purpose and success in the booth of a recording studio. Anderson .Paak found his fighting spirit and uses it to inspire others through his music. Since 1925, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Look up. Root for those with a fighting spirit.
2020 has been the year of the unthinkable. And millions of Americans are struggling to put food on the table. So Wells Fargo is helping our neighbors feed their loved ones, using some of our locations as drive-up food banks. And helping provide 50 million meals for Americans in need.
So I go back to commercials. Soon they'll come back and we see the conclusion of this fourth quarter with the
Now it's time to rethink.
Nuggets up by 4.
Wells Fargo.
Welcome back to Orlando. Defense is on full display. Look at the movement. Look at the energy of the Lakers. They are getting out of week 21. That's great. Points to 17. In the second half, they upped the energy, trying to make sure they can get back and come back on the comeback kids. Forced Denver into 6 consecutive turnovers. Rondo with 3 steals. 102-98, Jeremy Grant at the line. A quick breather for these.
And the free throw is made. Denver 103, Los Angeles 98. They trail by 5 to the Lakers. Rondo. See what they can do. Here's LeBron. Now the story is that the Lakers didn't start hot enough, but they found their groove now. Lakers trying to get a 3-0 series lead. Denver trying to hold on and get 2-1 back to series. Here's Davis on for 3. Rondo will float this one, and he's fouled.
This could be on Jokic. Some contact there with Jokic and Rondo. That'll be 2 fourth-quarter fouls on the Nikola Jokic gives him 3 now. Right on the teardrop here by Rondo. His body continued to move forward, taking Rondo to the floor here. Rondo's done a great free throw shooter.
You talk about that free throw shooting, Rich, in the last 3 minutes of the game. They only have about 4 guys that shoot over 75%, so we'll see how late free throw shooting can affect this game.
Rondo did not attempt to free throw in game 2.
Here's Rondo's second. It did not hit. The Lakers really need to be much better at the free throws. Goes back to 4. Here's Murray. Murray shoots this in and out. Oh, that's an easy one he usually makes. And it won't be coming there. Here's LeBron. LeBron drives it. Back, rolling through Davis. Never was able to get the rebound. LeBron missed the shot he usually makes. And here's Jokic. Jokic. Back, and it got stripped, and it's Laker ball. Here's LeBron. Kuzma steps back and shoots, hit the rim. Rebounded by Millsap. 2:30 left in the 4th. Denver by 4. Looking to go up by 6 and maybe 7. Murray for 3. He scores! Denver by 7. Davis. Down to LeBron. Two minutes left. And now a charging foul coming up against the Lakers. Millsap lays a body, and that could be a game saver.
Versus Utah, versus the Clippers. So let's look at this foul first here by Rondo. Spins right here, a little elbow. Take a look at this. I mean, this is the same thing that happened to LeBron in that first half.
Michael Malone is standing right there, imploring the officials to take a look.
But that looks like more of a basketball play.
Yeah, good point. But even though it is above it, but yeah, you could easily miss that because it's in the midst of a play, an offensive foul.
I like the play on. Here we go. Denver with the ball. It's a key possession right here. They got a 7-point lead. They don't have to go quick. They want some time as well to get a quality down.
Here's Murray. Murray to the side. Murray driving. Bounce pass Millsap. Millsap to Murray. Murray. Millsap. Slam down. 90 seconds left in the 4th. 9-point lead for Denver. Here's LeBron. Loops it. Caruso. Rondo from deep. No. Millsap gets it. On back in Jokic. Denver smells blood. Murray. Gets it at the NBA logo. And now Murray again. 3 seconds left, guarded by Davis. Shoots. He scores! A Cuban missile. And Denver is up by double digits. And here's the play, Millsap, Murray, and yeah, LA calls timeout, and they absolutely need to. Hold on, guys. Yeah. Really broadcast. I'm really watching. Thanks. Hey, Summer College just got reported really by the RA for broadcasting too loud. This being the game, I don't even care about. How funny is that? It's weird. That's what it is. I do gotta figure out a place where I can broadcast this stuff loud, where I'm not called for. But whatever.
And he is foul counted and one for Kyle Kuzma.
48 seconds left.
At the 3.5-minute mark remaining in the fourth quarter was 101-98. 3-point Denver lead at that point. A 10-1 Denver run to stretch it. Now Kuzma with a chance at a 3-point play.
Shoots this free throw in. Oh, guys, I think I might have an idea of how to do this so I don't get reported out for noise again.
How about this one, Reggie? This one was deep. Come here, Bruce. Come here, baby. That was a big shot right there. Sure was. The second one after that was the near 30-footer. May have been a 30-footer. So 4 made threes for Murray, 28 points. Harris to the free throw line. Denver makes the free throws. They will turn this into a series. All playoffs, really the last 2 years, Denver has resilient team.
So they have Denver up by 10. Looking for even more. Davis, LeBron. LeBron turns in, waits, and finger rolls it in. 113 to 104. Looks like a little too late, but they commit a foul anyway to just try to crawl back if they can.
With 2 young cornerstone players, now a second consecutive trip to the playoffs. Think about this. The highest drafted player on this Nuggets team, I believe, is Jamal Murray at number 7. Right? So they've gone to the G League and they found other players, overseas, not highly decorated or drafted high, and they found a cohesive group that plays hard and well together. And this is give Michael Malone a lot of credit for developing these young players. So let's give Mike Malone stand, Wes Unseld stand. Let's give the coaches' sons on the side. They talk from a young age to believe. David Allen as well as Father Rick and Coach Tim Conley putting this terrific roster together. And now they have their Western Conference Finals victory. And now the Lakers feeling defeat for the first time in 7 outings. They have won 6 in a row. They have won 10 out of 12 in the playoffs. And Denver's in it now. They've answered 2 big Laker runs. Think about the Laker run in the third quarter. Denver had an answer for. And then Denver had a finishing kick here in the fourth quarter after the Lakers cut it to 3. Caruso will get the final basket.
And this ball will go in as well for the Lakers. 106, 114 will be the finals. They just pass it out. The Nuggets were up after they started the first 2 minutes badly. And then they were able to come in and roll out the Lakers. Lakers came back a little bit. But the Nuggets were just able to score a few clutch points and eke it out. Denver is back in this series, 2-1. Nuggets 114, Lakers 106. And this series is a brand new one. All right. Thank you guys for listening to that. We'll have tomorrow Game 3 of the 2020 Stanley Cup Final. Series tie between Tampa Bay and Boston. And Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Final 2020. Miami leads series 2-1. So we will do that game as well. So everybody get ready for that tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.